A month ago, I launched my workout tracking app, Bram. I set out to make $1,000 in revenue from it in 30 days. That was a daunting task because 80% of newly launched apps fail to make it to $1,000 in monthly recurring revenue. After 30 days, Bram is one of those apps. My approach was to spend $0 to bring the app to market, and I did that. Mostly thanks to the tech stack that I was using, which I made a short form video about, which you can find somewhere linked in this video. I planned to use social media only for the marketing, and I was coming in without a previous audience. Obviously, that approach only means something if the app also made revenue. The concept behind Bram is simple. It's a workout tracker in the style of Apple Notes, so it allows you to track your workouts really easily. Whatever workouts and activity you did during the day, you can just write it down and Bram will parse your notes and show you stats and suggestions to help you progress along your fitness journey. As opposed to most fitness apps that exist, Bram stands out because it's incredibly simple to use and it lets the user bring in whatever style or routines they have rather than forcing them into a specific set of workouts. The biggest problem in the last 30 days was there was a lack of a good way to put Bram in front of an audience that would be interested. I started multiple TikTok, YouTube, X, and Instagram accounts, and I marketed it with some founder content and then experimented with different formats on the workout accounts. Posts on the workout accounts got a lot of views, but they weren't high intent. They didn't translate into installs and trial starts. For example, I got about 350,000 total views across all my accounts, but only 20 installs. My best performing formats were meme formats, so I used like celebrity weightlifters and then slide carousels. Those posts got a lot of views, but the views didn't convert at a high rate into downloads and trial starts. One of the issues I also ran into was running multiple accounts on TikTok from the same device. It seemed like you couldn't post more than 3 times a day on a single account, and it seems like that logic applied over to the accounts on your device. So if you post more than 3 to 4 times a day across your multiple accounts, views just wouldn't perform as well. The videos would slowly get cranked back in the algorithm. So in light of this, I'm going to need a new and better strategy going forward. The first thing I'm going to do is test with a lean ad budget. Ads are a classic way of positioning your product in front of high intent customers without an account with a massive audience. So I already tested $20 worth of Apple Ads basic credits with some remaining free ad credit that I had. If you didn't know, you can sign up for Apple Ads when you launch an app, and then you get just $100 for free. And that acquired 6 users at a average rate of $3.33 per install. One of the benefits of being in a crowded space, yet having a differentiated app, is that ads can work well in appearing in front of high intent users without high costs. I can slightly differ the keywords I target so that even though I'm in the same category with roughly the same amount of users looking for apps like this, I can bid for less expensive keywords and acquire customers like that. The second thing I'm going to do is post less from my workout accounts with higher quality posts and test a more personal account. I'm not prepared to pay for UGC yet, but if I start making fitness content myself, I can garner following, trust, and naturally plug the app through that. The third thing I'm going to do is optimize the wow moment during onboarding. So right now, even though I have about 20 users, I'm seeing a clear trend of people just dipping out from the app once they get the hard paywall at the end of the onboarding. The issue with this app is it's hard to demonstrate the wow moment before the end of onboarding. The wow moment really comes when you're tracking your workouts consistently and you see the progress you make over time. So I can try positioning the paywall after the first or second logged workout with the free trial start, and moving the free trial start from 3 days to 7-day free trial. So that user has more of a chance to have more of like a habit built up. The last thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to post more founder content. One of the wins over the past 30 days was, even though I didn't post as much founder content as I'd like to, it still got a pretty good amount of engagement well past the date that I posted the video. So even recording a long form video like this is a step in that direction. If you're watching this and you're in the software or startup space, I think there is a real large community that's underserved when it comes to creators like me or bigger creators like Chris Rock or Arthur Builds or Starter Story. Creators in this space who are just more personal and open and honest about their journey starting a software company, a startup, selling apps, in this age where AI makes starting a business on your own just way more feasible. So I hope this does not discourage you from building your own product. Starting a business always has been and always will be very challenging, and software is uniquely competitive because it's also a lot easier than a bunch of other business models in terms of margin and scaling and customer acquisition to some extent. So if anything, learn from me. Critically think through how you're going to get your product in the hands of high intent users. And most of all, think through the specific strengths that you have. You have a unique set of advantages that someone else doesn't. Whether it's a pre-existing audience, specific knowledge, skills, a network, or maybe you're just really good at the whole customer acquisition thing, lean into those competitive advantages. So I want to hear from you. What are you building? What did you learn from this video? What are the things that you think that I'm doing wrong? I'd love to hear in the comments below. And if you enjoy this kind of content, check out my TikTok and Instagram where I post more about building apps like Bram and the tips and processes that I'm learning along the way. And don't forget to like and subscribe to keep following along. I'll see you in the next video.